Okay. So now you can able to view my screen. Now is my screen is clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, so today we'll start a session on Forsenic analysis. What exactly mean by like a Forsenic analyst? If you want to catch up a entry-level job in IT security domain, okay, this Forsenic analyst is completely depend upon like hardware, operating system kind of security. So let's just discuss what exactly mean by computer Forsenic. Okay, so basically, when like when I talk about this computer force sending, it is like whenever you try to like find one evidence or one proof, either it could be like a computer proof or it could be like a mobile application proof. Any hacking activity happened. Okay, either it could be on computer, either it could be on mobile devices. You need to have a proof, right? Without proof you cannot able to catch
Right.
any kind of guy. So basically this course is about this computer forensic. What exactly do you have to do in this one? So what are the essential things what is required when we try to do this one, and what is the basic goals when we try to do this computer forensic close? See, when I talk about computer forensic, it is the types of investigation what we will try to do with respect to the hardware, software. Okay, like example, attacker will try to
Okay.
attack our hardware. How we try to investigate that? If attacker attack our software, how we try to investigate that? Okay, what exactly
Okay.
is the process? How exactly we try to analyze the data? How exactly we'll try to generate the report on that one? Okay, when I talk about this,
Okay.
like career in computer forensic, we will have a different goals. And what are topics what we're going to cover in this one when we try to discuss about this computer forensic course? Okay, in this one we'll discuss about
Okay.
this one. What are the basic goals using? How do we have to use this hex editor? What do you different kinds of file system fundamentals? How exactly this partitioning is getting happen? How we try to acquire the data, and how we try to ensure the data integrity and the hashing techniques, indexing and searching, and how we try to generate the report. Okay, and this is what the units what we will discuss in detail. When I talk about the unit number one, we'll discuss about the understanding of computer forensic. What is the goals, history, investigation, tools, legal implications, current and future trends of computer forensic. What are the different challenges, anti-forensic techniques, compliance and forensics, cyber security and forensics. Number two, we'll discuss
Okay.
about these forensics. Okay, we'll discuss about network forensics, operating system forensics, web forensics, cloud forensics, malware forensics, mobile forensics, and email forensics. Okay, let me check. Did I click on the
Okay.
recording? Right? Yes, I've clicked on the recording option. Okay. So now, as soon as we go to the unit number three, we'll discuss in detail about the tools and the knowledge which is required. Okay, for number one is tools and the knowledge, hardware requirement. What are the software requirement when we try to do the investigation? What is the understanding of hexadecimal? How exactly hexa editor is used? What is offset? Understanding the meaning of offset, Forsanic OS distribution. And number fourth, we'll discuss about the file system fundamentals. File system means
Okay.
what? We have C drive, D drive, right? How we try to understand this one,
Right.
boot sequence, disk drive, master boot record, partitioning. Let me make it correct here, partitioning. Okay, how we try to partition the disk. Number fifth, we discuss about the preserving of data, evidence proof. Okay, how do we try to use this software write blocker, hardware write blocker, hashes and all, and how we try to mount. What do you mean by a mount? Suppose if you want any kind of file, anybody should not able to see your file. Then what you will do? You will make that file mount means anybody can able to see. If you make it unmount, no one can able to drive. Suppose D drive, you want to block the D drive. You don't want anybody to see the D drive. Then what you will do? Unmount. You will simply try to mount it. So nobody should able to see your files and folders. Acquiring the data acquisition approach, static acquisition, open source tool, creating and split the disk page, static acquisition, line acquisition, memory dump. Okay, when we try to analyze the data, how do we try to analyze? Okay, we'll see the concept called
Okay.
indexing, searching, generating the report, hex editor, and the topic called stenography, what we will discuss. Now, let's just start in detail about, let's just start the basic introduction of that one. I think we are here now. What are the basic goals of Forsenic? Why do we have to use this word called Forsenic? What will be our first objective, basically? First objective is to investigation, whenever some evidence happened, whenever some attack happened, either it could be a system or either it could be what do we call as a hardware or software. Okay, any event happened, what you will do? You will try to be careful, right? Whenever the event happen, you will try to do what? You will try to acquire the data. Number second objective is what? You are trying to acquire the data. You check whether you have any copy of the evidence. That's why I told, right, when we were discussing about the chapter called this, this availability concept. Whenever data get hacked, we should need to have an availability, right? Data we should have, make sure
Right.
that hardware and software should be up to date. Okay. Number second, acquire.
Okay.
Number third is what? Analyze the data. Whenever the hacking activity takes place, we have to analyze. And number fourth is that identify the evidence. If for example, data got hacked, and then we need to have an proof, right? Yeah, this is what my data is. You need to understand, because once you create the report, you will going to get it understand, right? If you didn't create the report, how will
Right.
you get it understand? Now, what are this recap of this one? First step, we have prepared the investigation. Number second step, acquire the data. Number third step, analyze the data. Number four step, identify the evidence. Okay, what is the
Okay.
history behind? When I'm talking about the history behind this forensics, what exactly is the history behind? When exactly it got started? Before that, there was no word, right? Nobody was used the word called forensics. What is the main history behind that one? It got started by the like Federal Bureau Investigation in US. Okay, in
Okay.
1984. What they have did, they like most of the crimes are happening. So what exactly they have did? They have started one law, creating one law, and there is one standard. Because whenever you are planning to write one certification exam, or like whenever you are trying to create one testing lab, you need to take one ISO kind of like a general requirement is there. Okay, like 17025 is like a general requirement. Okay, now when I move
Okay.
more further, what is the history behind that one? Okay, see, there are so many attacks happen. Like a European countries got so many attacks, so many data got hacked. Now, what do you mean by like a cyber? Okay, cyberspace. See, difference between the forensic analyst and the cyber. I told you cyber means, like a data will flow from the one place to the other place, right? Either it could be a network or a system. Whenever the data will get hacked, data will get flow, right? When I discuss. Now, what is the
Yeah.
word called forensic? What is the main difference between these two? Okay, when I talk about the main difference between these two is computer, see anything touching from zeros and ones. See, whatever we are passing, whatever activity we are performing on a laptop, it will be in the form of zeros and ones, right? Points to be noted. Okay,
Okay.
hello, hello,
Yeah.
yeah. So nowadays, what exactly happening now? Data is keep on getting increased. Newly emerging technologies called Internet of Things and the other things are coming in the market. Okay, keep on getting.
Okay.
So what exactly, because of the data is getting increased, data is getting hacked, exponential growth. So exactly there should be some person in the company, right, who should analyze who is getting attacked. If your hardware is getting
Okay.
attacked, if your software is getting attacked, there should be some person who needs to find out, right, who exactly attacked that one.
Right.
Investigation. Are you getting my point? Those person, okay, whose job is this to find those investigation? See, like there's like a main difference between the cyber security guy and the forensic person will do what? He will try to investigate who have exactly attacked, where exactly
Okay.
he have attacked, what IP address did he attack, okay, where
Okay.
exactly did that guy stay. He will just create a complete report. Okay,
Okay.
cyber security guy, what he will do? Ethical hacking guy, what he will do? Whenever the issue happen, he will simply go and try to do a penetration testing and he will try to resolve the issue. What we discuss. But forensic analyst guy will do what? He will do investigation. He will find out where exactly attacker have attacked. Who is the main attacker? Suppose if I attack the servers, he will try to find out the detailed history about me. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
He will try to find out. Now, when I talk about this one, here types of investigation. Okay, computer forensic investigation are of two types. public and private. Okay. When I talk
Okay.
about the public kind of thing, any kind of criminal cases conducted by the law of officer driven by the status criminal law, nothing but whatever happen in front of, like a public kind of, so nothing but we are trying to investigate. Let me give you some example. Okay. Drug crimes, thief, or anything happened in the company. If anyone came and stolen something and went away, if any glass is broken, there should be some person to do investigation, right?
Right.
That is called as a public investigation. Private investigation means they are trying to legally they will have a cases inside. They will depend upon some organization and they will tell some organization to do my complete investigation. Okay. They will do my what? They will do my
Okay.
complete investigation process. Okay. Now exactly when I talk
Okay.
about this one, example of private investigator, there are so many, like embezzlement. Embezzlement means what? Stealing somebody's money. Nothing but, what exactly, you see, what exactly mean by like industrial mean nothing but like taking and even to say like harassing someone. Harassing means what? See, if you didn't pay me this much amount, I will try to destroy your company software. That is also a type of private. Nothing but try to
Oh,
have, like kidnap someone, try to like kidnap someone and asking him the password. Okay, what is your
okay.
system
So,
password? If you let
okay.
me know, otherwise I will not let you. Now when I talk about this one, what are the computer forensic tools are there in the market? There are n number of tools are there, like www.guidancesoftware.com. If you look the tool here, it's completely an open text tool. Okay, where we can able to perform some activity with respect to this computer forensic. But what are the requirements? Example, like hidden text, hidden file. There are multiple tools in the market right now. Not only this tool, there are n number of tools. Okay. Now, what is
Okay.
this forensic analyst person needs to know? He needs to know complete detail about the hard drive, because he needs to know about the power, memory, disk space, how many workstations are there. He needs to know everything, right? In company, how many hard disks are there, how many systems are there, which PC have how many. See here, suppose if my company have 250 computers, for example, okay, all 250 computers have same disk space or different disk space, what is their memory sizes, what is their power, everything he will know. Who will know? Forensic analyst
Okay.
person will know. So in like a
Okay.
company, they will use one workstation called forensic workstation, particularly to investigate. See, this tool look like
Okay.
this is like a server. You see, this is like a server, forensic server. How forensic server look like? You see the example here on the screen. It will monitor completely. Now, what is the main see when I talk about the hardware needs, additional hard.